All right, here we go with an unscheduled live about NFTs. So we got NFTs coming up and Pulse Chain coming up. NFTs on the Pulse Chain coming up. Sorry, stay tuned if you want to know what to do if you currently have NFTs listed on OpenSea and you want to make sure that you keep your copies on Pulse Chain. And also stay tuned if you don't currently have any NFTs. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps the channel out a lot. It helps get the message of Pulse Chain and Hex out a lot, which is very much needed. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after the intro. All right, we're just gonna get a little music on here. I only have a few minutes. Got to go to my brother's birthday party tonight. So excited for that. And I'm just gonna be brief. So, and I'm not gonna speak at too much of an elementary level. So those of you listening, hopefully you're familiar with what NFTs are and with some of the platforms such as OpenSea, LooksRare, etc., that exist. So Pulse Chain, for those that aren't aware, is a blockchain that has been in testnet for months now. It's a blockchain that is a fork of Ethereum. It's going to be faster. It's going to have much more throughput. Fees are going to be a lot cheaper, and it's going to be the best blockchain I think that's been invented to this day. What's different about it? It's going to be a full system state fork, which means any ERC20, which is an Ethereum token, such as Ethereum itself, or I always say Shiba Inu, but there's so many others that are ETH-based tokens, or Hex. Most importantly, if you have Hex, or if you have an ERC 721, such as an NFT, then those will be duplicated onto the Pulse chain. Which means if you currently have any of those tokens, NFTs or any crypto, all you need to do is simply wait for the fork to happen, which is scheduled for mid-May. And you will get duplicates of those tokens on the Pulse chain. You will simply need to change one setting in your MetaMask, change it to the Pulse mainnet, and you'll have all of your assets on the blockchain. Now, you will see them in your wallet. Now, we're going to talk about is what to do if you currently have NFTs on Ethereum. So if you currently have NFTs on Ethereum, this is incredibly important for you to listen to, because you may have some listed on OpenSea or LooksRare or one of the other NFT marketplaces. Now, if you have those listed on the Ethereum side, when the fork happens, they're also going to be listed on the Pulse side. For what price, you ask? The exact same price you have them listed for ETH, however, in Pulse. Now, I'll let you know that those of us that were able to sacrifice on day one for Pulse Chain were able to get 10,000 Pulse tokens per dollar. So if you have a Bored Ape Yacht Club listed for, let's say, $40, 40 Ethereum, 50 Ethereum, 100 Ethereum, it's going to be listed on the Pulse chain side for 100 Pulse, which is, gosh, a penny? I have to do the math real quick. But anyway, so what you might want to do before this fork happens is unlist any of the NFTs that you want to make sure that you own the copies of on Pulse chain. And this is not financial advice. However, I would think that Pulse chain is going to be a much more valuable blockchain than Ethereum in the long run. It's essentially Ethereum 2.0 before Ethereum 2.0 happens. And so you're going to be able to have those assets in your wallet as long as you don't have them listed, because that's a very big arbitrage opportunity for people to be able to look for your NFT that they want, your Bored Ape, your Mutant Ape, whatever it might be, and snake it from you, steal it from, not buy it from you, but for so cheap that you might not be too happy. So I would recommend unlisting those. Now, what about those of you that don't have NFTs but want some? Yeah, sorry, the English is bad on that. Well, if you don't have any NFTs and you want some, and you don't want to pay ridiculous gas fees on Ethereum, and you're interested in the art will all be available on Pulse Chain. The contracts will point to the same images, and you have a chance of buying some. What I'd recommend is looking at one of Cryptographics or Crypto Coffee's videos. The K4K is a bit more advanced, but they have some of the good how-to videos. I'm going to do some myself coming up here shortly, but they do such a good job that it's easy to point people that way. And you can look at how to buy Pulse chain, buy Pulse token once mainnet happen. Once mainnet starts, essentially here in 2 weeks, roughly 2 weeks, mid-May is what Richard announced. And so if you were to buy Pulse on day one, let's say you're able to get a similar rate, 10,000 coins per dollar or even 100 per dollar, then, you could buy one of these NFTs for maybe 50 cents or less than, and then the fees will be pennies, if not less than pennies. So stay tuned for Pulse Chain. I would also recommend doing this. Any of your coins that you have on exchanges, I can't say this enough, any coins that you have on exchanges that are Ethereum based, transfer to a wallet to which you own the keys. MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Ledger, Trezor, just to name a few, because you will get those duplicates of those tokens on Pulse Chain. You want to make sure that you don't miss opportunity for something that could easily, it's free money. If you keep them on the exchange, then they get the copies of those tokens, and I'm pretty sure you'll never see them. So anyway, I got to get running to my brother's birthday dinner. Hope this live went all right. It was unscheduled, unplanned. We probably have 0 viewers, if there are any. I need to find out how to see that you are on here so I can shout you out. But look forward to the video that I'm very excited for, which is my neighbor, who I realized was a day one Hexagon, just learned out about 2 weeks ago when I started this channel. And we sat down on Friday night for 2 hours and got to hear his entire story and also talked all things Hex and Pulse Chain. So I'm excited to release that, probably release it in a couple of manageable bites. And so look forward to that. Anyway, thank you, Hexius neighbor. Very much appreciated. So look forward to that. And again, thanks for tuning in and watching this. Please heed, I guess it's not advice, but listen to the information that was shared in this video, because you don't want to miss out on your NFTs or your tokens that you could have had if you simply unlisted them from OpenSea, delisted them from OpenSea, or transferred your coins from your exchange wallet to your wallet to which you own the keys. So thank you very much, and we are out. Coming.